don't even remember what to do.
Open the hoppers.
Front one first.
Doesn't matter.
I know, but it does. First load of the year, we want to get the whole thing clean. Need our mats. Where's our little mats? Our little green mats. We got thrown away, didn't we? I got bird's nest in there. There's Happy. There. Guess that's his good side. Woo! We got ourselves a cowboy in here. Yeah, baby. Forgot how to drive this thing at harvest time. It's a different. Be careful, we're driving down an old frontage road. A farm here on the left. We got just, you know, we don't want the neighbors getting all like, who's this guy? This guy's out working his yard. But like, who's this wild guy going by? He ain't not even paying attention. He's busy doing his own business. Yeah. It's officially begun. September 15th, we're shelling corn. 20.4%. He's in there. He's in there. Beautiful. Beautiful. Oh. Big load. It is bean time, seed bean time. Just run it. On the way to the field, the seed corn guys are down in the neighborhood picking some seed corn. Woo! We're gonna go pick some commercial corn. Letting her buck. Oh my goodness. He's made one pass along the end rows and he's already 3/4 full. Feet of air hose, 50 feet more, 70 foot to the roof, 30 foot to the peak. Got to blow out the spreader. It's all full of junk. How do you foresee this is going to go, Devin, aka Mustard?
Either will or it won't.
Well, look who showed up. After taking a 1-year hiatus, the Mander Creek stainless steel fuel wagon, ready to go to work. You're in for a fueling around time.
I'm down here in Area 21 right now, and tractor. Oh, it's a baler. Yep, I gotta go bale a little hay. Anyway, check this out. So we've been picking some corn, a little bit of high moisture corn, as you can clearly see, 25.6 input moisture, and we are pumping it through this dryer. We got everything running. We're running out of the wet bin. We had it probably maybe a quarter full. So Devin started it up this morning and running the dry bin. That sensor is wrong. But anyways, look at this dryer. Input moisture at 25.6. We're discharging at 16%, and it is still doing 3,200 bushel per hour. That is absolutely insane. It's amazing. We're picking some more corn, probably next 2 days, and then we're really gonna get switched into beans. We've been running one on corn and one on beans, but the beans are getting ready quick, but they're also talking a lot of rain coming up in the next few days. So we'll see what happens. Office is looking good. We got the desk, got the logo.
Gotta love everything about that. Bobcat, Big 12, loading with the grain cart. Gotta love it. Loving every minute of it. The famous cemetery farm. Everyone just standing around. Standing around talking. There's corn to be picked. The combine's full. What are we doing? Just got back from doing some baling, 18 bales. That is gonna be it for the season. Till next year. Another one bites the dust, get moved. Got a 15-acre field there, 30-acre field there. Gonna move to the next 2 more 15-acre cornfields, and then I think we're gonna switch to beans. After we get these 2 fields done, that would be like just about every small cornfield we have. So that's kind of nice to get all that out of the way early. It's less headache later on. I haven't quite officially crunched the numbers on these 2 fields, but Honey Badger said that this year may possibly be the highest yield he has ever gotten on these farms. They've always been about sub 200. They're kind of in here in the timbery, little lighter soil. So, you know, if you're getting 180, you're doing pretty good. And I think this year, I think we're gonna break 200. So I'm stoked to get the final results on that. Here's the bales we just made. Straight boulders, per usual. Man, this is the second night in a row. Neighbors slash landlords. Landlord last night, neighbor of the field here, gave us dinner. Man, this is awesome. Thank you, John and Barbie. The wild grain cart stalks its prey. The wild combine has no idea the wild grain cart is behind it. Combine turns. Grain cart stops, waits in the shadows until the combine makes its move. The combine is drawing lots of attention to itself. The combine has made its move. It's time to strike. Turns his lights on. He accelerates. Turns. Oh, it's got a bit of a predicament. Halfway in the waterway. At last, the grain cart has caught its prey. Oh,
Oh, these silly kids. They never know when to get down, climb up a tree, don't know how to get down. What is going on up there?
Are you not entertained?
Absolutely, every day.
We tried picking corn this morning, we got rained out. The honey badger's just chilling under the trailer. I got about 19,000 on. Gonna get her dumped, get the truck out of the field so we don't make a mess. Look at that. Triple axles are good for something.
Well, we've been rained out from corn combining, corn picking, bean cutting. We got our tarp in for the 840 to put on top of the new revised 10-inch angle. Devin went down to get the big 8-foot ladder. I thought we'd lost it, but we found it. It was just there. Plier use number 27. Putting these little standoff pins through, and sometimes they get tight because of the tarp, so you have to pinch it with your pliers, and then you hammer it through. Use 27 of the plier. The greatest tool possibly ever invented.
Pliers can be used for everything.
He's got a pair, I got a pair. Look at Devin, he's ready to grab his and use his. Look at him, he's reaching for the whole, oh, he already did, he was so quick. I'm not sure what happened, but this tarp is 2 feet longer. It's supposed to be 12 foot across and it's like 14. It's way too long. Or wide, I should say. Dogs, they're so smart. It's about 78, almost 80 degrees. It's a little breeze today. It's actually really beautiful. And the dog, she just sits out there and just enjoying life. Sits in the shade. She picks out a different spot every day. Kind of can see the, kind of like a guard dog. You can't see her. She's got her camo on. I mean, look at her. She's just, yeah. See ya, Estee Lauder. Do you have your pliers on? Garrison, you got your pliers? No. Okay, you guys have to graduate into plier like your older brother. See that? Reason 30 to have your pliers because your great nephew has. Awesome.
Uses for pliers, number 31 and 32. Dwayne will tell you.
I was on top of a grain bin this morning, and there's little wing nuts that you turn to get the brackets off to get the lid loose. I used it to turn those and then hammer them loose. Use 32 was the spreader switch is an old school, not like a light switch, but it has a rod that pulls down through the box, and it was tight, and I had to grab the pliers and pull it down. Unbelievable uses. 32. Here we are again, fixing something. For some reason we broke a couple chopper knives and things got way out of balance, so we're putting new ones on. See Devin up there. Look how thrilled he is. Some of these you can't put on with impact, so you gotta hand wrench them. We're gonna have these on here in about another half hour, and then we're gonna cut beans like Kool-Aid the Rail. Just for any of you that don't know, when these knives are like missing, this thing gets really out of balance and it makes a lot of vibration. The combines don't like that. Let's run this thing. She's gonna sound like a kitten purring on the couch. Smooth as a butter. Huge difference. Let's go cut beans. Yeah, baby, we're moving. 840 with the splash board. Gotta love it. Cutting on a diagonal, you just put your medallion right down the center of that wheel track. It's like riding a bike. You just never forget. Later on, everyone.
We are in full swing bean harvest, just doing some maintenance on the combine this morning. And from my rant from last year about greasing stuff, I got another rant. I know I've greased this before, but I don't know how I get it, but I'll show you what's going on here. There's a nice bearing there. Once you have to head up, it's easy to get to, but the Zerk is on the bottom side of the bearing, and there's conveniently a piece of steel, like angle iron bracket, part of the framework of the head, right beneath it, and you can't get a straight shot on the Zerk, and you're on it at an angle, so it doesn't want to take grease. It's like, people, if you want people to maintain your equipment, Why don't you make it easier to grease this stuff? I don't know, even putting the Zerk 1 inch higher, like along here, would be so much better. Or maybe, I don't know, having this bracket be a little different so you can get at it at a straight shot, or have the grease Zerk have a 45 angle degree Zerk that comes out at an angle. Something. It's such a simple fix, and it causes such a major inconvenience. But I guess if the bearing goes, I guess it goes, and we'll replace it, because I can't really get it to take grease. It's the little things. By no means did I want to continue my rant, but I'm going to anyway, because I find this one actually hilarious. Anyone that runs an S-Series combine probably knows about this one. So back up here, you got this one that is a 10-hour grease Zerk. And it's not like it's conveniently, you know, on one of these bearings over here or anything. No, it's tucked up behind, up in here. It says to grease it every 10 hours. Now, there's no way in heck anyone is stopping every 10 hours to grease that. You'd be at least greasing it once in the morning, middle of the day, every day. There's no way anyone is greasing that thing every 10 hours. Once you get going in the field, you're rolling. You're not even messing with that. I'd even be surprised if people are greasing that every day. I'd be lying if I said I grease it every day. I try to hit it maybe a few times a week just to make sure I get it hit. But yeah, that's a funny one. Every 10 hours. Come on, dear. You think anyone is stopping every 10 hours to grease that? They must not know farmers very well. Well, it's 3 o'clock in the afternoon now. Been rolling pretty good. Decent start today, considering it's a little cloudy out this morning. Still got started around 10 o'clock. Been rolling good, fingers crossed. Got both machines rolling. There's Herb on the other side of the field rolling with the new 35-foot Draper on the 9870. Seems to be working good. It's moving right, that's a good sign. This thing's working. Yeah, double duty out here. Getting this field whipped. Good things.
Who's this guy running in the field? The FS guy again. He's helping in the fall. That's unbelievable. What is he doing? He's coming to the truck. He's looking for parts.
Oh, you're not putting that in the YouTube
Yo,
video.